back to the Urban Eco Woman Show. We're here at the Green Living Show 2017 that's celebrating 11 years. Today we're going to be taking you around as we explore some of the most innovative, eco-friendly, sustainable brands. So stay tuned for that. We're here with Ron Groves of Plug and Drive. Well, Ron, can you tell us a little bit about why people want to choose this option?
Well, driving with electricity as a transportation fuel is a really great idea here in the province of Ontario. We have a surplus of electricity, especially at night. Our power is reasonably priced. I know that's not the common conception these days, but we just got a 25% discount on our power promised by the Liberal government here in Ontario. So if you own an electric vehicle, your fuel just got 25% cheaper. It's also very green fuel. So here we are at the Green Living Show, and what you're looking at with electricity is nukes, hydro, renewables. We don't have any more coal in that mix anymore. So when you plug in at night, you're using a surplus energy that's reasonably priced and very green as a transportation fuel to charge your car. And you can do it right at home. You can't gas up your gas car at home.
You can't. And also, I mean, some misconceptions around it, like I was discussing with you before, is that, you plug in, it lasts like an hour, and then you're stuck on the highway, and then, and then your car shuts off. Can you give us some clarification on that?
Sure. So, we very quickly learned not to run out of gas in our gas car, right? Because that's really dumb. And of course, you have a gas gauge, which tells you how much gas you have left. And of course, there are many, many gas stations throughout, gas has had about a 150-year head start on this, right? However, there is also a battery state of charge gauge in your electric car, and right beside it is another little gauge that says, this is how many kilometers you have left. So if you try to drive it farther than those kilometers that are showing there, then you're just dumb, and you're going to run out, right? So don't do that. It's very bad. Okay. And of course, you want to know where the charging stations are. Well, there is an app for that. That's for everything, right? There's always an app. And it can be on your phone. But of course, you're not supposed to be looking at your phone while you're driving. So nowadays, on your navigation system, built right into the car, it shows you where those charging stations are. So if, say, you want to drive from here to Kingston or here to London, you would take a look at the app or on the map on your navigation, and you would look at where those charging stations are, and you say, okay, my car has a range of 200 kilometers. So from here to this charging station is 150. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to go in for a Tim and a Tinkle, and by the time I come out, about 30 minutes, my car is going to be filled up and ready to go on the road again.
Well, that's awesome. And there's also like a price break. I'm seeing that most of the plugins, I think for the Nissan that we just saw, there's like a $14,000 price break.
Yes. So actually that is a rebate from the province of Ontario. So the province of Ontario, because we have this surplus of energy, electricity, is incentivizing us to go out and buy electric cars to help the industry get going. So there's about 28 different electric vehicles in the marketplace, and they all qualify for a slightly different rebate based on the size of the battery and the distance they can travel on electricity. So most of them do qualify for the $14,000. The plug-in hybrids tend to have smaller batteries because they also have gas on board, and so they might get $7,000 or $10,000 of that 14 instead of the full. But if it's a pure battery electric with no gas on board, more than likely it will qualify for the full $14,000 rebate. So now you take this $35,000 Nissan Leaf that's behind me right here, and subtract $14,000 off of that. It's actually after taxes, but for the sake of argument, you're looking at a low 20s pure electric car, and it will cost you $4 to fill this car up.
$4?
That's it.
That is so incredible. And so I guess where are we moving to? If the majority of the population starts moving this direction, like what are the bigger kind of global effects? We all know that it's obviously less emissions means, less global warming, if you look at it that way. But like if we all start moving towards that method, do you think that it's something totally achievable?
Absolutely. Transportation globally accounts for about 30% of emissions of GHGs. Of the 30, cars account for about 17 to 20%, somewhere in there. And so if you're looking for a really fast way to reduce your own personal carbon footprint, buying an electric car reduces your own personal footprint by 50%. So that's a pretty big deal. What can I do, little old me, to help reduce greenhouse gas emissions? Go buy an electric car. That's the best thing you can do. Now, you've got your electric car and you're driving. The next thing we would like to see is electric trains. We'd like to see electric buses, electric transport trucks. Why couldn't we electrify all of the transportation systems in Canada? And of course, here in Toronto, Metrolinx, GO Train, right now are diesel electrics. But their plan is to electrify those diesel trains and turn them into electrics.
That's awesome. So how do people get in touch with you at Plug and Drive? So what exactly does Plug and Drive do?
So we're a nonprofit based here in Toronto, and we're actually going to be, you can reach us at plugandrive.ca, and we're going to be actually opening at the end of April our Electric Vehicle Discovery Center. It's going to be up in the Dufferin and Finch area, North York in Toronto, 6,000 square foot showroom with electric vehicles all on display, and you'll be able to take them for a test drive. Come on in. I'm not trying to sell you the car. I'm just trying to help you understand how they work, and would they be good for us and our family? Would they fit into our family's lifestyle? And that's what we hope to help you out with at our new Discovery Center.
We're here with Miriam of Planète, and it's a mother and daughter run company out of Montreal, and they do cleaning products. Can you tell us a little bit about your cleaning products?
Yeah, they're all handmade with a lot of love and all natural ingredients. So we develop our own recipe, and we work with Marseille soap. That's a soap made from olive oil based and all natural, and we transform it and put it in our products that all smell with the essential oils as well.
I think as a culture, we're shifting more towards cleaner things. Like we're looking for, cleaner body products. And I think something is sometimes left out of the conversation because the big brands, are the ones that are on TV advertising. Mr. Clean is still around, which is totally toxic, by the way. I mean, what kind of ingredients and why is it good to be using products like yours?
They're entire natural. So for skin, some people have skin problems or with breathing problems, and it works really well. We use clay, baking soda, soda ash, vinegar, so all ingredients that customers know, so they can understand the product that they consume.
And it's also good because you have kids hanging around the house as well.
Yeah, I do. And they do the recipe with us. And I have a little girl of 1 year, and she's with me in my arms while we are doing the products. So, and my kids are shipping. We have an online shop, and they do the shipping with us. So it's really a family. The booth here has been made by my dad. So it's a family story, and we are all working hard, all handmade.
Wow, that is so awesome! And does it give the same type of results as like the mainstream brands?
I think it's better. To be honest, people are amazed. Like they call me and they say it's working really well because when you talk about natural, people have the thinking, okay, that's water and vinegar, that's it, and it smells vinegar. When you talk natural in cleaning, people think about this. But when they use it for the first time, they're really shocked. They say, wow, that's amazing, we want more, and then they buy all the brand. Usually they buy a bottle because they're septic, and they say, oh, they're cute, we're going to try it, And afterward, they just adopt it.
Because, we're really tired of those toxic smells like Javex. I hate smelling that. I hate even walking into a restaurant that smells like that. It actually makes me physically ill. And you said that you use essential oils, so it smells like, what are some of the oils that you use?
We have peppermints, we have tea tree, we have citrus, grapefruit, lavender, cedars, these that have properties for cleaning. So we use it for this effectivity. So when they are in the product, it makes it more effective.
Well, awesome. I look forward to trying out your products. And where can people find your products?
We have online boutique. You can just visit at Planète, planette.ca, and we have the shop, and everything is written there.
Great. Thank you very much. We're here with Marcu from Odessa, and they make olive oil. Can you tell us a little bit about your brand?
So our olive oil is Greek. It's from Solinari. We take and process the product from picking, and we process within an 8-hour period.
So you actually go to Greece and you process it right there over an 8-hour period, you're saying?
That's correct, yes. So
that's awesome. And what does it taste best with? Like when you pair your olive oil with, what do you like it best with?
typically on a salad, on my fish, on my potatoes, sometimes even on my ice cream.
And this is a family-run business. You run it with your family.
Yep.
Show you the photo in a second.
Yeah, I run it with my family, my son, my wife, and then my friend got me involved in the product, and he's been doing it with his family for over 100 years.
So if people are not aware of the health benefits of good olive oil, can you give us a couple of them?
Well, it's ultimately the best thing for your heart. It allows for good metabolism. It processes very well throughout your body. It's good for your skin.
I know that's the main thing. It's overall good for your skin. And with your product, with some other olive oils, you can actually use it right on your skin. Is yours like? Would you say you can put a little bit on your lips, or like is yours a product like that?
Yes, we also carry a lip balm product. We use soaps, we do shampoos, we have toothpaste, we have a number of different products, and it comes with an SPF of 8.
Oh, that's awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about, I guess, why did you start this, and what was your inspiration behind starting Odessa?
Yhdessä began with me and my friend. Yhdessä means in the Finnish language, it means together. So we got together in Greece at his farm, and he gave us an opportunity to get involved with his business. So we bought a little bit of his orchard, and we started the process 4 years ago.
Well, that's exciting. And where can people find your products?
Some of our products are available at the Loblaws, local Loblaws in town, as well as Pusateri's, and we bottle and put products into the health food stores throughout Barrie and the north markets.
Awesome. And do you have a website that we can go to?
Yes, you can go to Yhdessä, YHDESSA.ca.
Great. Thank you. We're here with Yana from Tamga, and they're all about sustainable clothing, sustainable fashion. That's our thing. We're totally all about that. So can you tell us a little bit about your brand?
Absolutely. So we make colorful, conscious, and sustainable clothing. We use sustainably grown trees, eucalyptus and beechwood trees, to create every single piece. All the dyes are eco-friendly, GOTS certified, and we produce entirely in Indonesia. Yeah.
And the prints are absolutely really beautiful. And we were just having a little conversation just about, the importance of, conscious clothing. So what is the importance of it?
I think with today's generation, people are asking more questions and demanding to know who and how their clothes are made. We are really transparent with our entire supply chain. We want customers to ask us questions, and we believe in 100% transparency and responsibility when producing.
Because we're actually not happy when we hear that big factories of, brands that we like, are burning down, and thousands of people dying, especially women, especially in India. These people are racialized. So we're really concerned about that. But with your brand, we can rest assured that that's not happening.
Absolutely. I mean, we spent about 8 months in Indonesia setting up our supply chain from fiber to final product. So we have a direct relationship with every single supplier, and we go visit them, we document, we do audits, we work with them one-on-one. There's no middleman.
Awesome. And I guess, what are you forecasting? I mean, you have a lot of jumpers here. I really like the prints. So what are you forecasting, I guess, for spring, summer 17?
Oh, yeah. I think wide-legged pants are going to be really popular this spring, summer. These are Gita pants. They're super fun and flowy. I think prints are going to be big this summer. And as you can tell, we have lots of different prints.
Yeah, what inspired your prints? Are they Indonesian-style prints, or?
That's right. So because we produce in Indonesia, we wanted our first collection to really reflect that. So this is inspired by traditional weaving, which is called ikat. And the print that I'm wearing, which is more floral, it's inspired by hot wax stamping techniques, which is called batik.
That's awesome. And can we see, is this a jumper, or no, this is a dress?
It's a moxie dress, and it's full length. It has a ruffle at the front, and the back is open.
Can we check out the back? Oh, wow, that's absolutely beautiful. And you actually can we see one of your jumpers?
Our jumpsuit. It has nice thin straps. The fun feature about it is that there's openings in the legs. So when you're walking, you're showing a little leg. And there's a zipper in the back and a ruffle across the bust.
Well, my favorite's always, you guys know I'm a basic type of girl. I really like their basic collection, and this is one of my favorites here.
Beautiful.
It's a long dress, and it has a slit up the side. And then, of course, staying with the basic theme, they have their basic tees, long in the front, short in the back. Short in the front and long in the back. Totally cute. More up my alley than anything, I would say. So how do we get in touch with you, or how do people purchase if they want to?
Yeah, so you can check us out online, www.tamgadesigns.com. We're also on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, so be sure to check us out.
Great. Thank you.